By now, I had already spent a week in Turkey and managed to cover 1/3 of the country's distance from east to west, big chunks of said distance partly by stowing away on a freight train. I now found myself in a dumpster, transporting coal towards the center of the country while gradually advancing up a mountain, unaware of its final destination.
So a worker has just gotten off. He's riding the second car behind the locomotive. Why is he doing that? That's never happened to me before. He's going into the tunnel right now. I think you can see him on the camera. I'm not too sure. Well, now I'm going into. Hopefully, I'm still here when I get out. To the other side. There were 2 people inside the tunnel. They were just walking, wearing high-vis vests. Holy fuck. I mean, if I do end up getting kicked off here, it's not going to be the worst place I've ever been kicked off a train at. Look at this canyon, bro. How is it raining? Like, where is this rain coming from? Let's see if that guy is still riding the back. Surely he is. We haven't stopped, so. Well, I don't see him. Did he get off in the tunnel? Was that 2 guys who just got off inside the tunnel? Yeah, I haven't made it far, but this might very well be the last stop for this train. I really hope not, but yeah, there's a lot of similar trains here.
The train did not even end up stopping at the station, providing me with a small sense of relief. More often than not, when I ride trains in other parts of the world, I tend to know the destination of the train that I am on, and that naturally helps me stay calm throughout the ride instead of always having to be aware of my surroundings. At the same time, however, this wasn't all too terrible either. At the end of the day, it's mostly the uncertainty that keeps me driven on trips like these, not knowing where I'm going to end up for the night, what I'll eat, and/or what experiences I might collect along the way. At any given point, all I really have under my control is living in the moment, enjoying the ride, and appreciating the landscape.
This is a snow tunnel right here. Well, kind of like a snow tunnel. They build it to protect the tracks during snowy weather. It's pretty sick. This one also goes through a tunnel though, like under a mountain. Woo! So sick. That's so dope.
pulling into the yard now. Not too sure what's gonna happen. I'm gonna stay on regardless until we stop completely, and then I'll make a decision on what I'll do. Pretty fucking tired, to be honest, but I mean, I can continue too. I don't really care. I'll make some ground if it's possible.
We've stopped inside the yard, kind of like I thought was gonna happen. I think the crew has left the locomotive, but it's still attached to power. So, yeah, as long as the locomotive is attached to power, I will stay on, I guess.
We've left this fucking place. Fuck yeah, we were there for like an hour. Not too sure what the plan is right now. As usual, I don't know where the train is heading, so I don't want to like fall asleep and then end up in like a factory or something. That would kind of suck, but I'll try to enjoy it as much as I can. Yeah, this is Kayseri. This is the yard in Kayseri. Precisely 4 a.m. right now. I'm fucking tired, but cold too. I want to get off, I just don't know where. I've been on this thing for 16, 17 hours. Oh. The exit is this way, but there might be a camp spot behind those cars. Just until the sun comes up. Fuck, I'm wearing blue too. I spent the few remaining hours of the night sleeping inside a gondola in the yard. When I woke up, I came to find my train still waiting. I played with the idea of reboarding in my head, thinking it would most likely turn south towards the Mediterranean at the junction that was up ahead. Upon walking closer to it, I began hearing hissing noises indicating an air test on the brakes, which from experience usually means that the train is preparing for departure. I took that as a sign, waited for the right moment, and reboarded the exact same train that I had arrived on a couple hours earlier. Unfortunately, 2 security officers climbed into my wagon right away and had me removed in no time. No, I need it. Come on, I need it. No, you're not gonna have it. Come on, give it back. Come on. Initially, they claimed to be police, so I didn't have the balls to run away, but then I found out they were just security and didn't seem to return my passport after they had asked to see it. They were laughing and joking, so I didn't think there would be any major consequences. The police eventually showed up and I was forced into the cop car despite refusing. They used deception on me, saying they would drive me to a hotel, but in reality ended up bringing me to the police station instead. Once there, the 2 policemen shouted at all the other cops in the building in an attempt to find somebody that spoke English. Just 2 minutes later, they came back and basically told me to fuck off, explaining that there was nobody there that could translate. Just like that, I was a free man once again. This incident taught me that the security in this country are actually paying attention to the CCTV cameras that are scattered all over Turkish yards. Up until that moment, I had been roaming around yards feeling invisible, going about my business in plain sight. Additionally, I had a gut feeling that if they knew I'd already been on that train for practically the entire day before, I wouldn't have been let off so conveniently. I ended up getting a little room here. 400 lira, not too bad, like 13 euros, something like that. And we got, literally, it's a room for 4 people here. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, it doesn't come with soap. I'm dirty as hell, which is honestly the main reason why I got this room. I'm dirty and I'm tired. 1 bed, 2 beds, 3 beds. Okay, 3 beds, but room for 4. Too bad it's only me though. Nicest toilet in the world. I was gonna say, where is the shower? No soap. Oh wait, it is. Oh my god! I didn't see it. Fuck yeah, ain't toilet paper? Lovely. Yeah, this is the aftermath of riding coal in sandals.
Pretty dirty, but you know, it's not the worst.
After getting caught in the yard in that city, I considered the spot to be blown, as it would be utterly unreasonable to attempt catching out of there again. I had gotten word that there was a crew change town about 150 kilometers west from here, so I realized that riding out of there was obviously a better option. Naturally, the only way would be to hitchhike, and as I walked the 3 hours to the edge of town, I concluded that the Mediterranean Sea would sadly have to wait. Instead, I set myself a new goal, trying to reach the Black Sea.
Valla Hacı Tallı'ya giderken Biz ise Yerköy.
This is Yerköy.
Hey.
Yeah? Very nice. Hello. Can I have $2? Two, yeah. Once I made it to the yard, I enjoyed a fat kebab before deciding it would be a wiser choice to catch something in the dark. The place was incredibly small, and it seemed easy to ride out of there, but cameras were still scattered about, and avoiding them at all times was in my best interest. When the darkness approached, I climbed to the roof of a construction building where I had a nice overview of the yard, where I spent the next few hours watching the movements and activity before curling up inside my sleeping bag for a brief moment of rest.
Now, I don't really know where this train's going. Going in the right direction. Next junction is going to be Irmak. So there you either have trains going to Ankara or up north towards the Black Sea. Now I'm hoping to go towards the Black Sea, so yeah, I might have to change trains though at the junction, but yeah. Other than that, I'm just chilling. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. Yesterday was all cloudy and all that. It was raining in the night, but now we got blue sky. Some clouds around the area, but it'll probably go away. I don't fucking know. Yeah, I don't know. It's like past 7, closing up to 8 a.m. right now. So I've been in this thing for like maybe 3 hours. Camera, 2 cameras.
Catch me flying in the sun. Catch me drinking of your wine. I'm gonna put something in you, make the devil feel surprised. All your sisters wanna fly around my golden sky, around my golden sky.
Yeah, the sunny weather I was talking about earlier isn't really present right now. I think we moved faster than the clouds did or does. I think we're pretty high up in elevation right now. I have no idea how high up, but obviously there are no trees around. It's pretty flat. No roads, nothing around basically. It's pretty fucking dope. So I see a train all the way at the top. That train actually pulled in the morning, but I didn't get it because it had no rides. But now I can see it climbing all the way at the top. That's so cool, man.
Just because you feel hollow inside, it's real. Just because you feel hollow inside, it's real.
There now. Been a nice ride, but I'm hoping to continue. Yeah, the yard is just here. Here is another track. This is the way I want to go. So yeah, I'll just see how it goes. There is a loop here. It might do the loop, or it might not, who knows.
All right, we've stopped before the yard. I see some workers down there. I think, honestly, I should probably just get off here. I don't know. I don't really see the point riding into the yard if I don't have to.
In order for my train to go the way I wanted, towards the Black Sea, it would need to swap directions by taking a loop. I had no clue about my ride's destination, hence why I decided to get off. Surprisingly though, as I stood there overlooking the yard, I saw that my train began driving into the loop, and I was not about to miss my opportunity to make more ground.
Oh, well, that's not fucking happening. There's a guy right there. Even if it's not looking, look at this.
I had to think fast. I noticed that my train kept going left on the switches, which meant that if I was far enough up, the worker wouldn't be able to spot me. However, I only had a limited time before it would pick up speed, so not wanting to miss this opportunity, I started legging it like my life depended on it.
Oh damn. Oh fuck. You see now why I fucking hate catching trains on the fly? Like the train wasn't going fast, but the ground was so uneven. Did I really do that? We're actually leaving? I thought it was the last car. I was like, fuck man, I gotta get it. And I couldn't grab onto it in time. I grabbed the side of this car and just like pulled myself. And then I grabbed the handle. I mean, you saw it. And I thought, fuck it, I just gotta jump. I just trusted my strength in my arms. And I was strong enough. I didn't even have to do that. I could have just stayed on the train the whole time, but I didn't know. At least I got to run a little bit. That was fun. That was so fun. Because I could have, there's so many things I could have done differently, man. But I'm on the train. I'm not hurt. Can't complain, right? Oh shit, we're riding diesel. That was gnarly. That just gave me so much energy out. And fuck the food, fuck the water. I went out and caught a train. I mean, I want to get to the Black Sea. The question is this train going to take me all the way? There are no splits from here and downwards. So I might just have to swap trains eventually, but look at this. Red light. It's probably fine. We'll be here for a bit and then we'll go, I think. Such a shit spot to stop here though. Please go a bit further at least. Yeah, it's good.
They just cut my train in half. They're going, leaving. Soon running out of daylight, I didn't want to be stuck stationary in that yard, intending to see most of the route during the day. Suddenly, another train had rolled in, going in the same direction. That gave birth to the thought of swapping trains to better utilize my daylight hours.
I'm gonna try to catch it if it's going slow enough. It just stopped here, but now it's moving.
pretty sure they have a red light. Check though. For fuck's sake, no rides. Now this train's leaving. There's a park here though, so hopefully I don't get seen by anyone. I'm gonna wait for the locomotive to get inside the bend. I could have gotten some water, I could have gotten some food. I chose to stay. Hopefully I'm out of here. It's the same type of cargo. It's pretty nice. I'm fried today, man. It's been a good day. But I don't know, man. I've had like less than a liter of water today. A couple bananas, 2 oranges. Not the worst, you know, could be worse, so can't complain too much. But yeah, next stop, Karabük. Let's go to Karabük.
Good morning, outside a factory. Yeah, it's like 6 something right now. I couldn't really sleep. Too cold. Too rainy. The tarp keeps me dry, but it's so moist when you're laying right underneath the tarp without like any gap between you and the tarp. So
I woke up in a dirty town next to a massive steel factory and began walking into the center of town in search of some food and water, having eaten next to nothing the day before. I came across a guy who was selling bureks on the side of the street and bought a whole bunch of them, eating them all in one go. Whatever the ingredients were, it made me feel so tired and almost ill that I ended up losing all my energy. For that reason, I sat down next to the station building, wishing that a train would eventually side out for me. All I needed was one more train, and that would be it for my train hopping adventure across the country. For that reason, it was important that I pulled off a day ride, knowing it would be the most scenic railroad stretch I would experience in Turkey. That is, if I actually managed to catch a train in the first place. Unfortunately, the hours flew by and I wasn't able to catch anything before I found it to be too late. Naturally, I walked back into town and grabbed another one of those Turkey-style pizzas, then found a place to spend the night, hoping to be more fortunate the following day. Not ripe. When I was in Saudi Arabia,
I was at this farm and they had this type of tree, and it was so delicious, the fruit. It's the same one here, but I don't think they're ripe.
Yeah, not only was it not ripe, but it was also full of pollution coming straight from the dirty steel factory that was located right beside it. Honestly, I probably aged 5 years from taking a small bite out of those figs.
I don't even know if this is leaving. It might not leave. A lot of dust. Yeah, we're going. We're fucking going. I didn't think that was gonna happen actually. The train is very short. I don't know why. And then it pulled out very slowly too. So green, blue sky, some clouds. So sick. Starting to rain now. The summer is here. Almost. Ah, it's a beautiful day out here. That's the Black Sea! So sick. So sick. Yeah, we're almost there now. Just up the tracks a little bit more and I should be able to get off. There is a small town before Zonguldak, which is supposed to be the main town. I might be able to get up there, could be safer.
Yeah, that was the last train in Turkey, I think. I don't think I'm gonna ride more now. Spent a lot of time waiting, a lot of time riding. And yeah, I'm pretty satisfied. Found some food on the way.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Arriving at the Black Sea marked the end of my travels on freight trains in the country since that hit the end of the line. Although I found myself having to skip some parts of the railroad stretch between my current location in the west and the Kurdish region in the east, I did end up completing far more of it than I had imagined, and for that reason, I felt pretty accomplished. To top it all off, and to slow myself down, I picked up 2 kebabs on the way and sat down next to the water to process everything and appreciate the results of my efforts.
So there's a tunnel right here. I just climbed on top of it, right next to a mountain. I'm gonna spend the night here. Because why not? Gonna watch the amazing sun go down. Although it's gonna go behind the clouds now, but yeah, I'm gonna watch the sunset, get to sleep, wake up early, and head to Istanbul. Istanbul sounds sick, man.
I spent the entire day hitchhiking towards Istanbul, the largest city in Turkey. The waits were really long, and by the end of the day, I still didn't manage to fully get there. I found myself waking up in a forest of what was by far the coldest night I had experienced on this gargantuan trip. It was misty, damp, and a brutal reminder that summer had yet not arrived. A friendly man picked me up and treated me to some local warm soup, giving me a much needed moment to recover from the cold before taking me the final stretch into the city. To conclude this mesmerizing adventure, I stood right there, looking directly across to continental Europe.